We have the management of JBM Auto. Sonia.
Yes, in fact, in a bid to enhance green mobility, the union government has approved that Prime Minister e-bus service. So there's an outlay of 57,600 crore rupees, and this service will launch with 10,000 electric buses. So we do know that the government is going big on electrification of vehicles, especially the state transport undertaking. So to discuss the opportunity and the business outlook, we're joined by Nishant, Arya, the Vice Chairman and Managing Director at JBM Auto. JBM Auto is a big player in this space and has executed several STU orders already. Nishant, thanks for joining in. Just for the benefit of our viewers, can you explain how this scheme will work? What will the implementation of this scheme look like? When could the tenders be given out? And what is the realistic timeline for this?
No, I think so. This is an excellent scheme which has been really developed, which will be spanning across more than 100 cities across the country, and more than 300,000 people in each city. So more than 300,000 people in each city would be the ones benefiting from this particular scheme. And clearly, it will be taking electric mobility to the grassroots level. And such path-breaking initiatives are covering for the viability gap funding.
I do understand that, Nishant. Sorry, I think there's a little bit of issue with your audio, but I understand that the scheme is large and there's a lot of potential. But I remember you telling us last time around that, sometimes what happens is there's a big gap between the order execution and the actual payment coming through. So for a company like yours, what kind of opportunity do you see here realistically? And in terms of timelines, what are we looking at?
So I think now majority of these cities would be developing their strategy for execution, and it should take about the next 6 months for them to develop their strategy, and 6 months post that, so about a year to 15 months for the whole execution to happen and things to get going. And then post that, the delivery of the vehicles would start happening. So that is what I personally see as a timeline, and this is a huge opportunity for Indian electric bus OEMs like us, where we would be looking to see how we could be front runners with everything being developed indigenously, as well as having the right capacities in place to deliver such kind of vehicles.
So, Nishant, good morning. So, states will order, cities will order these buses, and the government, both state and central government, will provide this subsidy, what you call viability gap funding. I mean, that's how this will work?
Yes.
Do you have any details in terms of how per bus, what subsidy, etc.? I mean, how do we have those kind of details?
So I think the fine prints would be coming out very soon for the whole policy document. But definitely they're targeting, because the FAME scheme was targeting primarily 4 million plus cities based on the 2011 census, and this will be targeting 300,000 plus cities. So this would be really taking to the tier 2, tier 3 levels. So both the schemes will be catering to different types of demographic and geographic requirements of cities and states.
Just one clarification. This is everything has to be made here in India for to be able to be eligible for this? I mean, is there any condition like that?
Okay.
I presume so, that the level of localization which has been there in FAME, it would be either the same or a bit higher than that, to promote local manufacturing and make in India truly. And we are totally well positioned for the same.
Okay, I know it's I understand that it is in a very nascent stage, so it's hard to put down numbers. But, last time when we spoke to you, you said you've given a guidance that for your own company, you'll do 6,000 crores of top line in FY24 by the end, and a margin range of 12 to 13%. Given that, this is a new development, and you did mention, of course, that everything would flow through 15 months from now, in FY24, FY25, what could your revenue markers be, and any change in this guidance?
No change in the guidance for FY24. As I mentioned, it's 12 to 15 months life cycle. And when the fine prints come and different cities would start making their strategy, I think next few months things would be a lot more clearer as we go ahead. And with that clarity, one can have a clear guidance and understanding what is that we would look forward to in FY25.
Okay. And for this particular, since it's such a large scheme that has been approved, would you look to raise your capex, put any fresh money to work on the capex side, to increase your, manufacturing capacity over the next couple of years? I mean, is that something that you're looking at?
No, so we are already very well equipped with a 20,000 electric bus manufacturing capacity for delivering these buses. And on the other hand, if any such requirements do come up in terms of technology or other kinds of capex, then we'll plan it accordingly.
Is there, should one look at, I mean, so this is what we have, it says to augment city bus operations by 10,000 electric buses, right, across almost 169 cities. What could this, what is your share of incremental orders, if you can give us some sense? How should one, if one wanted to get to some numbers, what would that number be, Nishant?
It would be too premature at this stage for me to give numbers till the final details come out for the whole policy, and different cities are developing their execution plans. But definitely, like today also, we have an order book of more than 5,000 electric buses, which we are delivering in the next 12 to 13 months. So we will be looking to get a lion's share and really see that our pole positioning is maintained in this case.
What is your share, though, right now? I mean, not for the new, because you're already working with these states, cities, etc. You're supplying buses. What is the current share?
So our current share would be more than 30%, including delivered and order book buses.
Okay, 30% market share is what you're saying, right? Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, Nishant, all the best. I know this is a very exciting times for the space and for the business, for your business, and you're leading it from the front. So all the best for that, and thanks for joining us on CNBC-TV18. All right, that's the word coming in from JBM Auto. They say that they have a market share of over 30% in the e-bus space currently, and this big order that has been approved, or rather the scheme for e-buses that has been approved by the Prime Minister, by the government, will take at least 15 months for deliveries to begin. So.